Donald Trump is a famous person. What if the Donald Trump you see on the news is not the whole story about Donald Trump? Before Donald Trump became president, he was already a businessman, a celebrity, a television star, and one of the most talked about people in America. From his family's money to ideas about plots, here are 10 things you should know about Donald Trump. Number 10. How Donald Trump got his money. Donald Trump was born in 1946 into a family in New York that made money from real estate. His father, Fred Trump, had already built a business. Donald Trump eventually joined the company, started building expensive properties in Manhattan. Donald Trump later built a name for himself, but people argue about how much of his money came from his father and how much came from his own business deals. Number 9. Donald Trump's famous hair. Donald Trump's hair is very easy to recognize. For a time, people have wondered if his hair is real or if he wears a wig. Donald Trump says he does not wear a wig. The mystery around his hair has become a part of who he is. His hair is well known that you can tell it is him just by looking at a simple picture. Number 8. Donald Trump and wrestling. Time before Donald Trump got into politics, he was friends with people in the wrestling world. He went to wrestling events, even had them at his properties. Donald Trump became famous for his rivalry with Vince McMahon. In 2013, Donald Trump was put into the Wrestling Hall of Fame, which shows how much he was a part of the wrestling world. Number 7. The 1980s made Donald Trump famous. In the 1980s, Donald Trump changed from being a businessman in New York to being a famous person all over the country. The Trump Tower became a symbol of being rich and fancy. His name was in the newspapers and magazines all the time. Donald Trump knew how to get people's attention, turned his name into something valuable. This would later become a part of his business. Number 6. The Central Park Five. In 1989, 5 teenagers were accused of a crime in Central Park. Donald Trump paid for ads in the newspaper that said the death penalty should be brought back. Later, the 5 teenagers were found not guilty when another man confessed to the crime. This is still a thing about Donald Trump, and people still talk about it. Number 5. Donald Trump used his name to make money. Donald Trump knew his name was worth something. He put his name on hotels, golf courses, and buildings over the world. Sometimes Donald Trump did not own these places. He got paid for letting them use his name. This was a business idea, because even when Donald Trump was not running a place, his name could still make money. Number 4. The Apprentice changed how people saw Donald Trump. Before Donald Trump became president, he was on a television show called The Apprentice. Millions of people watched him on the show, where he would say you're fired to people who did not do a job. The show made Donald Trump a household name, and many people think it helped him get into politics later. Number 3. Donald Trump's Secret Service name. Donald Trump's Secret Service name is Mogul. This name fits him because he has spent a lot of time building an image of being rich and successful. The Secret Service uses these names for safety. Donald Trump's name also matches the person he shows to the public. Number 2. The idea of a deep state. One of the ideas about Donald Trump's presidency is that there is a secret group of people in the government who do not like him. Donald Trump and his supporters think these people are working against him. Other people do not believe this, think it is just an idea with no proof. Either way, this idea has become a part of Donald Trump's politics. Number 1. Donald Trump and conspiracy theories. Donald Trump's time in politics has been full of ideas about plots and hidden information. Some of these ideas have been looked into, found to be false, while others are still being talked about. The important thing is that these ideas have become a part of the conversation around Donald Trump. That is what makes Donald Trump so interesting. Whether you like him or do not like him, Donald Trump is very good at getting people's attention and being in the news.